Hello students, welcome to section 8.4, and today in class we will learn how to solve exponential equations. So definition, an equation in which variable expressions occur as an exponent. Okay, so the rule is this, the property. If b raised to the x power is equal to b raised to the y power, then x is equal to y. In other words, this means if the bases are the same, the exponents have to be the same. So let's practice. How do I rewrite this equation so the values have the same base? Okay, so the left side is 5 raised to 2t power, and the right side is 625. So the first question I want you to answer is, how can I rewrite 625 as 5 to something? 5 to the second is 25, 5 to the third is 125, 5 to the fourth is 625. So this will be 5 to the fourth. Okay, so the left side is 5 raised to 2p, and the right side will be 5 to the fourth. Example number 2. The left side is 625, and we already seen this before. This will be 5 to the fourth. Now, but the right side is 1 over 25. It's a very tricky example, okay? In class, we talked about negative exponents. A raised to negative n is equal to 1 over a to the n. So 1 over 25 I can rewrite as 5 to negative second. Okay, so this will be 5 to the fourth raised to 2b, and 1 over 25 will be equal to 5 to negative second. So now I have the same base. All right, let's talk about solving exponential equations. So step 1 is to rewrite each side of the equation using the same base. So this base is 9, this base is 3, this base is 3. The only one I don't like is 9, but I can rewrite 9 as 3 square. So this will be 3 square times 3, 2 minus x is equal to 3 to the fourth. Now I have the same base. So now let's talk about exponents rules. When we multiply, we add the exponents. In this case, it's multiplication. So we are going to add the exponents. So I'll get 2 plus 2 minus x is equal to 4. 2 plus 2 is 4, minus x is equal to 4. Okay, and set the exponents equal to each other. So technically this step should go here. And now how do I solve it? So 4 minus x is equal to 4. How do I solve it? I do minus 4 minus 4. So you get negative x is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 0. So this equation works when x is equal to 0. Actually, let's take a minute and check our work. To check our work, I will substitute 0 for x. So you get 9 times 3, 2 minus 0 is equal to 3 to the fourth. 2 minus 0 is 2, so 9 times 3 to the second is equal to 3 to the fourth. This will be 9. Oh, I need to lower this. So this will be 9 times 9, and 3 to the fourth is technically 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is 81. 81 is equal to 81. Therefore, x equals 0 is the correct answer. Okay, now let's practice. So what I have for you is 6 examples. Okay, please remember your goal is to have the same base. So example number 1 is actually very easy because 5 and 5 is the same base. Therefore, the exponents have to be the same. So 4x minus 1 is equal to x plus 2. Move x to the left. So you get 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. Add 1 to both sides. 3x is equal to 3. Therefore, x is equal to 1. Okay, number 2. We already have the same basis, but we have to do extra step. This is multiplication. So recall from your notes, what do we do when we multiply? For example, x squared times x to the 7. The question is, do we add 2 plus 7 or do we multiply? The answer is we add. So here it will be x plus 4 is equal to 2. Okay, if you want to get x by itself, subtract 4 from both sides. Therefore, x is equal to negative 2. Question number 3 is again the tricky one because of negative exponents. One way to do this problem is to rewrite x to negative first as 1 over x. So this will be 1 over x is equal to 1/3. And in mathematics, if the numerators are the same, the denominators have to be the same. So therefore, x is equal to 3. Now, your teacher may present this in a different way, and that's fine, okay, as long as you understand this. But one way to solve this problem is to rewrite x to negative first as 1 over x. All right, question number 4. A little bit tricky, okay? So one base is 4 and the other base is 1/2. You want to get the same base. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a hint. You can rewrite 4 as 2 to the second. So this becomes 2 to the second to the x power, okay? And 1/2 I can rewrite as 2 to negative first. Okay, 1/2 is 2 to negative first, which will be 2 to negative first and x minus 3. Now, this is power to a power. Do you recall this example? X cubed to the second. Now the question is, do we multiply or do we add? Now we multiply the exponents. It will be x 3 times 2. So the same thing here. 2x. Okay, so this will be 2x is equal to, and here I will distribute. So it'll be negative x plus 3. Add x to both sides, so you get 3x is equal to 3, and therefore x is equal to 1. Okay, last 2 examples. The base is 9 and the base is 3. I can rewrite 9 as 3 squared. So I get 3 squared raised to the x power is equal to 3x plus 1. Okay, this becomes 3 raised to 2x equals 3x plus 1. Now, same basis, same exponents, so 2x is equal to x plus 1. Subtract x from both sides, x is equal to 1. Okay, and last example. Okay, the hard thing is we have 3 bases, 1/4, 4, and 8. And the question is, how do we get the same base? The easiest thing to do is to rewrite everything as base 2. Okay, so 1/4 is basically 2 to negative second. 4 is 2 squared, and 8 is 2 cubed. So 1/4 becomes 2 to negative second, and don't forget 2x minus 3 times 4 I can rewrite as 2 squared, and then negative 3x plus 1, and then 8 I can rewrite as 2 to the third. Okay, now this is a power to a power, so this will be 2, and now I will distribute. So that'll be negative 4x plus 6 times 2 negative 6x plus 2 equals 2 to the third. Now, when we multiply, we technically add the exponents. Okay, so my next step will be negative 4x plus 6 plus negative 6x plus 2 is equal to 3. Let's combine like terms. Negative 4x and negative 6x is negative 10x. 6 and 2 is equal to 8 is equal to 3. Okay, minus 8, so you get negative 10x equals negative 5. Divide by negative 10, the answer is negative 5 tenths. Negative 5 over negative 10, and if you simplify, x is equal to 1/2. So thank you for watching this video. And again, the last example I think is challenging because you have to actually think how to rewrite it. But again, the only way to learn this is to practice. Okay, so thank you.